Yes, welcome back to episode episode 3. I think I said that right. I think that's correct. 3. Unfortunately, we are still writing solo, but that's okay. We almost had someone come on, but eventually this will happen. Today is Wednesday, March the 2nd. It's Wednesday. Latest we've been going is Tuesday, but yesterday was a very interesting day. Had some stuff going on, Texas primaries, a whole bunch of stuff. But now we're here. And we're going to talk some anime like we always do, or at least for as long as crazy stuff is dropping on Sundays. What's up? Hope y'all are good. We're still here. We're doing the dang thing. Didn't even say it right. But here we are. You still can't see my mouth. I could literally be saying anything. We want to welcome George Canales. Insert name here because you can't see what I'm saying. Hey, someone's here. What's going on? This is a stream where we talk about anime episodes that drop on Sunday. I am alone today, but we're going to be getting started here with Attack on Titan and the episode that dropped this past Sunday. And with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Attack on Titan, named Pride. Hanji is like shooting dudes in the middle of a field. Guns. Man, I wish I think it's starting to sink in because a part of me wants to be positive. Part of me wants to be positive and be like, oh, okay, we're gonna wrap up AOT. It's gonna be awesome. But with I think 3 or 4 episodes left, I don't want to wait for a movie, dude. I want to see this wrap up. And now that the guns are being introduced, it makes it a bit more interesting when it comes to that inner conflict inside the walls. Levi Taichu. Oh man, it's good to see him. He looks determined when he says my goal is to kill Zeke. Ooh baby. Shout out to Dr. Disrespect. I think it's about time I took one of these. To the one viewer who's watching, salute. This is not water, by the way. Yeah, man, I don't know. With only a few amount of episodes left, I gotta see Eren get into some stuff. I gotta see Mikasa open up a can of whoop ass. I gotta see Levi open up a can. There's so much stuff I want to see. I don't know how it's gonna happen. This is crazy. Shinzo Sasageyo. It's bitter hearing that now. I feel like, when AOT started, I saw this really funny meme where it's breaking down the seasons. It sort of has like a tagline for each one. And it says episode 1, humans versus titans. Episode 2, titans versus titans. Season 2. And then season 3, humans versus humans. And then season 4, what the fuck is going on? And I think that's a pretty accurate description of what this show is all about. Shinzo Sasageyo, give your hearts. It's just not the same. It's not the same. Frok is an asshole. And what a way to write a character. You probably see that in plenty of different shows. The asshole somehow moves his way up the ranks and survives and becomes someone in a position of power. But Frok is just perfect. Beast Titan scene in season 3. To see this dude come out alive and bring back Erwin and now, just be executing people and acting like a big shot. Pretty interesting. Good stuff. We get to the halfway point. We see the drama. Connie pulling off. I mean, that's sort of realistic. You have someone Connie's never really shown himself to be a bad person, I'd say. Can definitely give him some props for eventually turning the page. But if it wasn't for Armin, I wrote here, only Armin and Connie could reach this outcome. Armin just being a genius, and I mean, I'm pretty sure he's felt pressure along the whole series of Attack on Titan, but the pressure of the rumbling starting and everything that's been happening, who knows if it's shooting him into overdrive? Who cares? We only have like 4 episodes left, so I think it's starting to get under my skin. The fact that we only have a few episodes left, and I don't think we're gonna see a conclusion. I think we're gonna get a movie. We'll see. I haven't read the manga, so I have no clue what I'm talking about. But yeah, only Connie and Armin could reach this sort of conclusion. Armin basically big braining and saying, okay, this is what you want. And Connie not being able to watch, Armin take his life like that. Cold scene. I wrote that because it was odd. It was so cold watching Mikasa walk away from the girl. I totally forgot about that girl. I'm not the heaviest. I'm not very dedicated to Attack on Titan. I watch it. I'll do rewatches for some specific scenes. Season 4 wasn't my biggest rewatch. I think from what I can piece together, we were introduced to this girl, and I think she was like fond of Mikasa. So it looks like that's who took the scarf. What could we get into here as opposed to just finish it off with Mikasa walking away and being a total asshole? She wants the scarf back. Is she thinking that it's going to come in handy? Because the girl tells Mikasa that he wanted to throw it away. I wish we could have known what that was all about, but yeah, it looks like she wants the scarf in a weird way. I feel like she wants to use it to support her in battle. Maybe some sort of, I don't know, get the upper hand, confuse Eren. I don't even know what they're expecting. Let's keep moving on here before we run out of time, because I am running out of time. Bells of Freedom. Who says that they're the Bells of Freedom? Was it Flock? I feel like it was one of the Jaegerists. Yeah, it has to be one of the Jaegerists who quote says that these are the Bells of Freedom. Shinzo Sasageyo. Crazy stuff. Don't know what that says. So it's Reiner. And then I wrote it's Reiner. For a second, I was wondering if they were gathering the 9. And before time runs out, and I'm over here, I really wanted to get this episode out of the way today. But I also want to make sure I catch TYT because I haven't heard anything about Cisneros. All right, looks like the first story they're running is about Russian troops attacking Ukraine. Go Ukrainians. You guys are some of the most badass people. Prayers and best energy to the Ukrainians. Yeah, were they gathering the 9? Let's see. Reiner, armored, Peak Finger, Cart. They got the Jaw. Is that 3 Titans? No, Armin, Colossal. I think those are the only Titans they have. And then humans, we have Mikasa, Levi. Ugh, so good. Or at least that ending scene, just seeing them all together. I did want to, I want to get into something that my cousin did mention. This was a good point. I have this theory that the hallucinogen, the thing that's in Eren, and that's been in everyone that kind of started this whole thing with Ymir. I have a feeling that it sort of wants, sort of like a parasite. It does want to end humanity. That's what parasites do. I don't know. They just want to, most of the time when you hear parasite, it's not a good thing. So I'm under that school of thought. My cousin's school of thought. He already told me what he wants to go by. He wants to go by Brown Yeti. What's up? Yeti is thinking that it's a deep a thought here that Eren may be sort of playing the bad guy, sacrificing himself because he knows that this problem is their problem. The fact that they are a race that can easily just destroy, I want to say cities and eat people and just something super dangerous. All these colossal titans, it's literally meant to defend the island from the whole world. I wonder if that's an exaggeration. I wonder if that's like not realistic and we're going to see that in the show. We talked about titans walking across the ocean. He's thinking that Eren may sort of be big braining this whole thing and being like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do this. And I'm going to rely on my friends to make sure that they can put an end to this. That's what he's thinking. We're going to give that to him. We'll see what happens. But either way, it's amazing the way this has all turned out. We have both Ackermans and people that we love from the crew getting ready to go, quote, save the world. What does that mean? Who knows? But we got like 3 or 4 episodes to find out. Okay. Yeah, and I think the preview showed something a bit ominous. I think it was the cart titan walking behind. Was it Ilana? I mean, they might be big mad. Is this still part of the plan? Ah! Oh my God. Rest in peace, headphone users. Hey, that one person who's still watching. Appreciate you still being here. We're about to transition over into some less interesting stuff. We're going to jump into Boruto. Whoever's watching, not sure if you watch Boruto or if you even know who Boruto is. But we're going to get into it here. Like I said, spoilers if you're not caught up with the most recent episodes, even though they're fillers, so there's not really any crazy stuff going on. But something did happen at the beginning of the episode that totally threw me off. Did not expect to see this as I woke up Sunday morning and, went through my morning. And I was like, you know what? Let me get Boruto out of the way before Attack drops later on. Let me see what boring filler crap we have. Episode starts and there's blood. The captain that we were referring to all these past episodes who was getting his drunk on. Speaking of drunk break. Dead, bro. He's dead. Blood all over the pillow and the bed. Dead. Did not expect to see that, but I guess, in the world of in the Naruto universe, death is welcome. It's the shinobi and death are basically the same word, unfortunately. But yeah, he gets murked. The episode starts. We see the intro. But yeah, Sarada's got these like electric balls behind her that sort of make a formation. With the, what were those balls called in the war arc? I don't know, but whenever Madara or Naruto threw them around, they basically put a hole through anything that they ran into. It kind of looks like that. I mean, sky's the limit for Shippuden Boruto characters. Boring stuff coming at you. But there was a filler in Shippuden or in OG Naruto. Might have been towards the end of OG Naruto, where this one villain that they got to take care of, I think it was the first time we saw someone have like an assortment of balls behind their back. But yeah, it would be interesting to see if later on down the line, Sarada is able to do some crazy type of, character design. 3-tomo Sharingan with the diamond on her forehead and some electric balls behind her back. That would be crazy. And I thought it was funny because we get to see Kawaki actually being a shinobi, and it's a bit funny. And I mean, he's OG, man. He's not an OG shinobi, but the dude's been through some stuff, so he's kind of got that, who's kind of been around the block and just wants to make sure that everything's like being done correctly. I thought it was funny at first, but Kawaki is sort of putting stuff together, and I mean that big brain shadow clone move with Ishiki. I mean that was awesome for me. What a way to put away that bastard. We see Kawaki kind of exploring his tactics as a shinobi and how he's going to be handling conflicts like this one, that there was a murderer on the ship, some sort of obvious suspect. They had a suspect, and as the episode goes along, we see that, they got to figure some stuff out. When Kawaki sort of drops that final blow, I thought that's where this was going. I wasn't really entertaining that, they're trying to, psych me out, but that was kind of crazy. But, of course, with all great writing, you want to divert and make people think another thing. If you want to get a few laughs in, if you do check out this episode and you watch the end, the animation is whack. I think these people are probably working on these filler episodes and they're pumping them out. They might be working on the big stuff and they're like, we got to get these out of the way. But whoever was in charge, or if they ran out of time, Boruto's face, there's a lot of frames in there that are pretty hilarious. So, yeah. What was the name of this episode? Killer on the Ship. Episode God Knows What of Boruto. Yeah, I don't want to say they're slacking. They're probably just working too hard. And they said, last 10 seconds of the show, fuck it. In the ending, I'm watching the ending. I think Boruto and Kawaki are waiting for the sunset on the train. And it's just kind of cool to see that the kids are trying to just kind of wait around and catch that sunset. I think they're just trying to hit the heartstrings. They know that this is Boruto filler, and it's not Boruto filler that we want to see. I did hear that hopefully the next arc would be some more background into the books that were written about what happened after Shippuden. And then I wrote for the preview notes, LOL ni modo, because it's just more filler. But hey, we did lose Demon Slayer, but oof, my tummy is happy. I did just pull off a rewatch this past weekend of Demon Slayer, the whole season 2, with a family member, and it was amazing. It was so good. But I think that's it. That's episode 3 with 30 minutes of the Lo Que Sea podcast. This podcast started off with just a whole bunch of anime discussions. Like I said, it is named Lo Que Sea because we will talk about anything like Russian oligarchs. Best energy and prayers, like I said, to the Ukrainian people. Crazy time to be alive, honestly. We're gonna keep moving this along here. As long as I think AOT is dropping on Sundays, we'll probably still try to do the Sunday stream. Once that stops, Boruto is probably going to still be Boruto. Boruto 2021 is not Boruto. That's something else. It's amazing. So we'll be waiting for that. But we got music streams. We could probably do some gaming streams, but the highlight will probably be on my teammate or teammates because they're better than me. Once again, to the one viewer, thank you so much for watching. This is episode 3 of the Lo Que Sea podcast. I've been your host, MJ Mariano. And like I said yesterday was a pretty rough day around these parts. So we're going to be sending a lot of best energy and stuff like that. But we will be back. Maybe we'll see you on Sunday. Maybe we'll see you during the week. Either way, thanks again. A lo guachamos.